Hey, pre-notification gang. Thanks to resub. Crith. You see that Rolls-Royce is funding a space nuclear reactor. Can't say I saw that, but that shit sounds hype. Wow. Rolls-Royce is funding a space nuclear reactor. Thanks to resub. Grizz, Nero, Minx, Wavy, and Illings. Impato, Cheshire, Moxie, and the Bits, Dowland, and Skeletons. And the resub Bliss and Tier 1 Connor, and the resub Greg. I know, I've seen nothing but good reviews of John Wick 4. Everyone seems to love it. Thanks to resub Nim, Veins, Soggy, Golden Ant, and the Bits, Splat, and Cough. Not recently, Nim. Thanks to resub Jason and gift sub Killer Whale. We thought about doing that, by the way, Cough, with a what was it? Was it a trebuchet? It might have been. Do like a trebuchet launch. But it was a lot of moving parts. Thanks a bits, Cardi and Jack. And then resub Ryu, Kumquats, Try Harder, Yaveman, Bean, Butter, and the gift sub Dawston, Tier 1 Big Liquid, Tier 1 Zames, and the Prime Griffith, and Ghost. And resub Crispy, and Tier 1 Pubes. And the resub Mahali, and gift sub Bar, and Bits Illusions, and A. And congrats, Fate. That's good. Are there any good horror games out? No. There almost never are. There's the Prime Rob and the resub Carnage. And Sneaky Pickle. I hope you enjoyed Bloodborne. I love Bloodborne. I think that game's an absolute masterpiece. There's a resub Balkan and Whiff. You need to catch up on Trigun. It's been going hard these past few episodes. Yeah, I'm way behind. There's a resub Baron. You playing Diablo? Yeah, we're gonna give it a try tonight. There's the resub Potato. No, I don't think I've heard that, Krith. Thanks to resub Cheese. He's a Prime Storm and Tier 1 Ravon and the Prime Prod. No, I can't say I saw the Austin Evans video. Or, not the new one, at least. Was DK Oldies really a scam? If this would be like the 50th video to confirm that they don't actually refurbish their shit, assuming he gets another stinker. I haven't seen anyone that gets a console from DK Oldies that actually is refurbished. I haven't seen a single case of that. Thanks to the resub Benny and the resub Bubbles, Gato, and tier 1 Jurio. That was sweet. Thanks to the bits, Rari. Favorite game of all time, City of Heroes.
This is every single console from DK Oldies. But why
Holy
did
shit.
I buy this? So there's one video by Cr1tikal that people have sent me so many times.
Sweet.
So let's find out what DK Oldies is all about.
I'll boil it down so you don't have to hear me go over it again. DK Oldies fell in the hot water because a lot of customers came forward claiming that the refurbished claim they make on their consoles is a complete fucking lie. So a lot of prominent figures in like the retro gaming space started to buy product from them anonymously, and they gave it like a thorough test drive to see, do these claims hold water? The answer was no. Every single video, every single purchase, all of them were not refurbished. That's the situation in a nutshell. Also, their prices are nuts. Their prices are absolutely nuts. Thanks to resub Static, Onion, Zoot, T-, Navarog, Hammer, Skywalking, The Prime, Rigby, and Tuna.
For example, and let's check out everything that has to...
Found all of these via... Okay, I feel something. An old school GameCube controller. Not a
Third-party, right?
controller, but a new one in the box. What else is in here? So this is...
I don't think they even do
Dreamcast.
first-party, like actual real
Not in bad
controllers.
condition. This is actually where the sniff test makes sense. I think this is an actual, like, properly cleaned console. Value on this, $165. Even if this is fully perfect, without actually turning it on yet, it does look quite clean. Like, honestly, much cleaner than the average console you find. But $165 is a lot from Dreamcast. This is Wii. All right. Again, immediately I will say this has been cleaned. Now it's got some damage.
Maybe they cleaned up their act. Like they actually started refurbishing their shit now after all the steam
feel it though, right?
they've
that
caught.
Feels like it's clearly been like they give it a once over.
Yes.
And we've got the disc, which is quite scuffed on the top. Actually, how the hell did you scuff it that much on the top? Looks okay on the bottom though. All right. We got a big boy. And this one I would say is probably in the worst condition of them all. Although again, you could just feel it. It's in relatively good sort of like clean condition.
Does he pop them open?
It's got some scuffs, but this is all cosmetic stuff. None of it is.
I assume they all work.
I would say. Well, actually, I will say one thing.
Here we go. Yeah, he pops the faceplates off.
What is going on here? This isn't dust. It's like grease. And you can see on my finger. Like it's literally, it's not dust. It's like actual grease. Like so, this is the same kind of stuff that I was seeing in the disc drive. This is supposed to be a refurbished console.
Yeah, rough.
There we go. Really, they did not open this up. That is.
Yeah, it seems to be about par for the course. Rest in peace. Yeah, that's I guess that's DK Oldies in a nutshell. But maybe they did a good job on the GameCube one and all that. Rough. Exit tier 1. Rippler. And the resub Experience, Angus, Exhaustion, and Astaxant, and Mikey, and Bits Blossom, and King. So they're just hoping no one pops it open and notices? I guess, man, I don't know. It just feels like it's so little effort to just pop it open and give it a quick clean. Since you're claiming that it's refurbished in the first place, you could do just the bare fucking minimum. You would think. It seems to be like the easiest part of the process. Thanks to the Prime Jose and the resub Pwadi. The gift sub Whiskey and Prime Rookie. And the Prime JK. No, I mean, I got the Red Rings on the original 360, but it's not like a cool story. Just all 360s had that happen at some point. Thanks to resub Yugi, Sakito, and Damboy. Tier 1 Halo. And the resub Ricky. And the resub Toe and tier 1 Baba Yaga. Microsoft's Bing AI waitlist is instant. Is it really? I didn't know that. I don't really feel like trying it tonight or anything, but that's kind of cool. Thanks a resub. Juban. No, it'll start soon. Just gotta give it time. Thanks a gift sub, Danny. Thanks to the Bits Illusion and Tier 1 Josh. Yep, we're gonna try Diablo tonight. Thanks to the resub. Margie. You see your rage put you on his basketball hit list on his story? Good. I'd love to see him ball. He's a tier 1 Vibaldi. Thanks to the resub stick. The sorcerer is broken right now in D4. Alright, maybe I'll roll a sorcerer. No, we talked about it yesterday, Velocity. That shit had me giggling. Thanks to resub Dowland. Ooh, whoa. Thank you for the 20 gift subs, Muzzle. Holy shit. Thank you for the fat drop. Hope you had a good day. Sorcerer with lightning spells is insane, mostly chain lightning. Really appreciate that, Muzzle. Thank you for that. Thanks a gift sub, Halo, and the 5 gift subs, Cobalt. The resub views. And Aliquas. Do you think GameStop does a better job than DK Oldies? I don't know, I never bought a console from GameStop, or a retro console from GameStop. He's a bit sworn, the Prime PJ. Not tonight, sworn. Thanks to the resub Party Pat. And certainly not Jesus. Must know if you've seen the trailer for Renfield, the new Nick Cage movie. That's the Dracula movie, right? Yeah, I saw. Has the guy from The Menu in it. It's a 5 gift subs anime. And the resub Sui. Thanks to resub Stanku and tier 1 Sharky. Have you seen Hyper Light Breaker? Uh-oh. The official first gameplay trailer. Gearbox, huh? Very pretty looking game. I mean, this looks good. I don't really care much for the claim of infinite open worlds. That just tells me that shit's gonna be completely empty. But I mean, game looks good. Thanks, Resub Mason, Roberto, and the 10 gift subs, Vibaldi. Thank you for that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, user. Nice, Jay. Thanks, the Resub Pilo and the Prime DJ. Did you hear about Bruce Campbell telling a drunk heckler to fuck off at the Evil Dead Rise premiere? Yeah, you're talking about this moment, right?
By the way, everybody, the Marauder, just so everybody knows. We held the
I did see it.
elevator scene over Lee's head. Get the schedule.
Goddamn movie.
What's that?
This movie sucks.
Why are they bleeping it? You're ruining the integrity of the heckling. Ooh, Jesus, what the fuck? Thank you for the 20 gift subs, Vibaldi, and the 5 gift subs, Merlin. Christ. Thank you for the generosity. The resub Warby and Nayanada, the Prime Sarah. Thank you for that, Jesus. Why is he swearing? I don't know, the guy's just upset. I don't even know what this is. I guess they did like a early screening for these people and he didn't like it. So you said movie fucking sucks, or I don't know what he said before that. Something about the goddamn movie. Thanks to the bits, Kadav and Jack. Can't do that, Arcade. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, CC. At least not on stream. Thanks to the resub Zin, Ramon, and Brojo. I hope you like Neo. I think that series is amazing. Thanks to the bits Ball and Nugget. Holy fuck, Baldy. Jesus Christ. Thank you for another fat 25 drop. Holy shit. Thank you, Baldy. I mean, that's the whole thing. People just boo him on the way out, and then I guess Bruce Campbell says, get the fuck out.
What's that?
This movie sucks.
This was really the meat of it. Maybe we have some Big Ben in the resub. Zetherol.
He's storming out. He's storming like he's 7 years old. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Everybody's gone. He's gone.
He looks so mad.
I think someone got possessed during the movie. I think that's what happened. What are you doing here? Get the out of here.
Yeah, I mean, that's really just the whole thing. The Prime Hellspawn, the gift sub Big Ben, the resub Quani, and tier 1 Paolo, and the Bitscade. What is that place? I have no idea. I guess it's like an early screening of Evil Dead Rise. For what it's worth, I don't think the movie's gonna be that good, but being this fucking weirdo to shout movie sucks to the people that made it's a very odd thing to do, especially in a place where it's mainly fans. He forgot he wasn't on Twitter for a second. Thanks to resub Zodax and Shiban. And the resub Midnight. Resub Digital. Apparently the reviews say it's really good. That is shocking, because I didn't think any of the previews looked that great. Is the resub awesome? It's cringe because he looks like a Discord mod. Well, even if he didn't look like a Discord mod, it's still cringe. No, I haven't seen the new one yet, Kinway. Did you see the Shazam director tweet? Oh, that was that actually made me sad. Yeah, here, I'll pull it up. He seems like a nice guy. But yeah, the movie's flopping as everyone knew it would. And he put out it. Where's the tweet? Fury of the Gods are the worst domestic opening of any DCU movie. Even lower than Birds of Prey, which wasn't really a bad movie. It had the same action choreographers as John Wick, so the action was pretty cool. Where's the tweet at? Oh yeah, here. It's not like this comes as a surprise. You got paid all the money up front. No worries, it's not like this comes as a surprise. I saw where this was heading a long time ago. I'll be alright though. I got paid all my money up front. Thanks to resub, son. Chief Stan Smarty and the Prime Unicorn. Thanks, Merlin. Thanks for the bits. He knew what he did. Like I said, I feel like what happened is The Rock refused to play ball. He was supposed to obviously be Shazam 2's main villain, but he wanted his own franchise. So they obliged, giving Black Adam his own movie. And then The Rock ditches them. But it also fucks Shazam 2 because now they don't have a real bad guy. So instead they shoehorn in the 3 most generic villains of all time. That's my guess. And this movie's completely fucking meaningless to the DCU as well, so it doesn't even have any, like, relevance to the overall DCU. This is Prime Blue and the resub Pat. Was it better than Ant-Man? No. No, it was not. And I did not like Ant-Man. It was not better than Ant-Man. Thanks for resub Gooch. Who are the generic villains? I don't even remember their names. It's 3 sisters. It's like Vesuvia, Glubus, and Anne. I don't remember. But it's 3 sisters that are very, very underwhelming. They're not powerful. They're not cool. They don't have like a good story or writing around them. It's just bad. Thanks to resub Lamb and the bits Ghost and Illusion. Yeah, I don't know, Ghost. Thanks to resub Frostbites. Didn't the movie show a relationship with an old woman and a high school boy? I mean, that's a weird way of breaking it down, but like technically. Because one of the sisters is a 6,000-year-old woman, but she looks like a high schooler. And she gets romantically involved with a high schooler. It's like actually anime shit. Thanks the resub normal. And the resub Raz. The Rock dipped because they fired Cavill. He was only there to fight Soup on screen. Yeah, regardless of what the reasoning was, though, it ended up sinking like everything. Thanks to 5 gift subs, Gamerman. The Bits Illusion. You think the Flash will bomb? Nah. Unfortunately not. Even though Ezra Miller's a fucking menace. He's a gift sub, Chief. I disagree. I think it'll bomb hard. It's super possible. I just don't see it happening. A lot of people were extremely hyped for it, even in spite of Ezra Miller still being the star. Exit tier 1, JJ. Give sub Chief. Who though? I've seen no hype. Oh, you must not have went on Twitter when the trailer dropped. Thanks to the Bits Illusion. Let's see, what superhero role would you take? Any of them? Ezra did a few not okay things here and there, but that doesn't make him a menace. So you know nothing about Ezra. You do realize Ezra, while in Hawaii, broke into a couple's apartment, stole their passports, and threatened to kill them, right? And this was after assaulting someone at a bar. And this is not even counting any of the kidnapping. Nah, but cool movie though. It's totally, you know what? I understand if you want to ignore all of the absolute fucked shit Ezra has done because you're a huge Flash fan, you're well within your right to. But to minimize what Ezra has done and the damage caused is wacko. Those are not small things. Things are resub Panic, Bodacious, Prungle, Spicy, and Philly. Hey, and congrats, Spicy. Oklahoma police captain arrested for DUI and begs officer to turn off his camera. Is that, like, interesting? He's a prime psycho. Oh, I don't know what. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Video shows Oklahoma City police captain's DUI arrest.
March 12th at 1:40 a.m., an Oklahoma City police officer pulling over Captain Matt French. The 32-year veteran on the force allegedly swerving and speeding along South May in his city-issued vehicle used to investigate homicides. After what he says was a few beers and a poker game 4 blocks away, the homicide investigation captain's eyes were watery and he was slurring his speech.
You been drinking?
No!
Captain French making sure the officer knows who he is.
I'm a captain on the police department. What police department? Oklahoma City.
Oh, well, sorry about all this. Sorry for the
How
inconvenience.
much we had to drink tonight, sir? Please. Keep going.
Hey, kudos to the officer for not turning his camera off. Good shit. Fuck this guy.
I'm asking you. I'm a captain on the police department.
The officer doesn't waver.
I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the president of the United States. If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Oh my god, wait, this officer's kind of spitting
After
right
being
now.
denied, French
What the
agreed to a
fuck?
field sobriety test.
3, 4,
Oh, he's blowing the FST.
2, 3, 4, 5.
He doesn't pass.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir? Yes, I am.
Chief Wade Gorley says the
Fuck
arrest
yeah,
officer
promote
did
that
not
officer. Wait, that was
Officer did
hard.
exactly as he should have, and handled it, very professionally in my opinion.
The chief says now the department
I just have a feeling behind this interview, this guy's thinking to himself, "You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. How fucking dare you?"
The chief says now the department has 2 investigations, the criminal side and the administrative side.
There's oftentimes a lot of things that you can't answer just from viewing a video.
Nice. What? That was like very happy ending stuff. Thanks to resub Silrus, CC, and James. Thanks to resub Denturius and Stay Wavy. Nah, doubtful, Tori. Unfortunately. Have you seen John Cena's statement on the Vince McMahon accusations? It's wacky. You talking about like the Vince McMahon stuff from months ago? Is John Cena just now finally weighing in on Vince McMahon's 30-year, well, 30, I don't think it's been 30, like 25-year rampage of degeneracy? Let me see. I see The Undertaker. Undertaker details how Vince McMahon and John Cena pressured him into short WWE WrestleMania 34 match. That's the only thing that comes up with John Cena and Vince McMahon right now. Yeah, I don't see what statement you're talking about. Check, it's on Twitter. On John Cena's Twitter? Let me see. His only tweet, well, his newest tweet is about the new Fast and Furious. God, he tweets like the most Facebook teenage girl shit ever. Yeah, I don't see where his statement is. It was a troll. Don't you get it? Because you can't see it. If that actually is what the whole thing was about, that is the lamest shit ever. That would be so fucking stupid. Thanks to Resub Snare, Easterly, Cecilia, Sin, Bizarro, and the Prime, Noble, and Aiden. That's sweet. Thank you for that, Brandon. Yeah, maybe. Thanks to Tier 1, Ronnie. Most people are saying it's a real statement, but now I don't know. Thanks to Resub, Kayla. I don't know where the fuck I'd find it. Because it certainly wasn't 4 days ago. No, I can't say I've seen that, Mac. Thanks for resub slip. Type John Cena statement Vince Reddit. I can't believe I'm even gonna bother. Well, something did come up. John Cena on Vince's sexual assault allegations. Oh, wait, is this? No. Don't tell me this is his statement. On the Reddit post, it has in quotes, I mean, everyone has the right to have their perspective. I have the right to mine. When you love somebody, you take them as imperfectly perfect as they are. We all make mistakes. We all have poor decisions. Don't tell me you fucking said that, John. About sexual assault of all things, brother. That's not like a... he's perfectly imperfect. Jeepers creepers. Okay. Perseverance is a core value of mine. Never give up written all on my stuff. That's like half of his Twitter statements too. I feel like he just reads those like inspirational quote generators like shit and he says or posts it on Twitter. What did you mean in your tweet after your return to WWE last week when you wrote, it might be the last... Oh, no. Where's this stuff with Vince McMahon? Oh, this is just the full interview I see. Oh, here we go. Is it tough to reconcile the feelings you have towards Vince McMahon with the sexual misconduct accusations made against him? No, I mean, everyone has the right to have their perspective. I have the right to mine. When you love somebody, you take them as imperfectly perfect as they are. We all make mistakes. We all have poor decisions. Lord knows I've made my collection of poor choices. Doesn't mean I'm not going to love somebody. There's no way I can go on record and say I don't love Vince McMahon. How about you go on record and say, I don't like the sexual assault and sexual misconduct in 25 years of absolute degeneracy that's been reported recently. I'm not happy about that. You could at least go on record and say that. Thanks to resub Lol, Mary, and Zane. The Prime Nexium. Thanks to Prime Mellow. That is a little that is a little disappointing to read. Jeez. Goodness gracious, goddamn. It's concerning he said that he's also made poor choices in the statement. I'm assuming he has no fucking idea what the allegations are. I don't think he's saying he's also had sexual misconduct moments. There's the Prime Lazy. And the resub Yoshi. Fuck, Jesus Christ. There's the Prime Blake. Are we getting more Moist Wrestling soon? Yep, next MWL episode will be filmed either late next week or early the week after. The Secret Service and military are preparing for the former president to be arrested on Tuesday. Oh, I saw that, yeah. I saw they're arresting Trump. I didn't look too deep into it. I'll catch up on that if it actually happens. But yeah, I saw that on Twitter. There's Prime Alex in the resub Sunshade. I don't know what the charges are. I don't know anything about it. But they make it sound like they're going after fucking Cobra Commander. There's the resub web. You gonna see the Dungeons and Dragons movie? Yeah, for the sake of the moist meter, I will. I don't really like the idea of supporting Wizards of the Coast, but I think it's important to moist meter it. Light 1 CT GamerCon. Did he? That was a regional, right? What's the stream for it? It's not VG Bootcamp, right? House of 3000. Nice. Good shit. Yeah, this was a regional. I think there was like 3 regionals that were going on today. I saw Wizzy and Onin playing. Wizzy was on fucking Yoshi, which caught me off guard.
Example.
Thanks to resub J, Philo, and the Prime Johnny, and Pog. Did you watch the movie Inside with Willem Dafoe? I like Willem Dafoe a lot, but I haven't seen that movie. Thanks to Prime Sav. Yeah. Just saw Light 1 GamerCon. Thanks to 5 gift subs Z's. No, I'm gonna try Diablo tonight. Like I said, I'm not expecting to really enjoy it, but I'll give it a whirl. Thanks to Prime Sosa. Thanks to the resub exiled. Did you see Twitter bitching about the whale winning best hair and makeup? Yeah, but that's just Twitter. They'll find something to get mad about for literally anything at all. They were mad that Brendan Fraser's not actually a 600-pound man. They were saying that the role should have been played by a legitimate 600-pound man, which is an outrageous thing to suggest. Would they even be physically capable of performing the role? I don't know. But I mean, that's still irrelevant. It's still just like a stupid thing to suggest that everyone needs to literally be the character in real life. It's called fucking acting for a reason. It's so silly. It's so silly. Thanks for the resub. Wada and sodium. Resubscribe. You see Christopher Nolan using real bombs for... No, I didn't see that. That's kind of crazy, though. And thanks to the Prime boss main. Well, I'm super happy for Brendan Fraser. His career's on the come up. I think that's fantastic. Thanks to resub Miguel. The Na'vi should be played by real blue people. You joke, but that was legitimately a controversy with Way of the Water. Or leading up to Way of the Water. People started getting very upset at James Cameron because of that. Well, not about using blue people. They were mad at him because they thought he was culturally appropriating by taking elements from what people perceived as other cultures and putting them into the Na'vi or something. And they also had like dreads and stuff. It wasn't about having blue people play the role. But yeah, it was literally making a controversy out of nothing. They're fucking aliens. How'd Moist Apex go last night? We got third. So, pretty well. Twitter doesn't matter. Yeah, I feel like that's become super clear. Outrage on Twitter doesn't translate to anything at all. It all just lives on Twitter. Like, the things Twitter hates the most still go on to be extremely successful half the time. Thanks to resub Ember and the bits Amy. You're just now realizing that? No, I've said that before, but I think now most people are starting to realize that. Thanks to the resub, Nasarius. The bits swirly. Not really swirly. Not in a long time. It only matters when companies panic about it. Yeah, that does happen from time to time. Companies see Twitter backlash and immediately start folding, which ends up actually fucking them. You talk about Twitter a lot. Why don't you just stop using it? Oh, I couldn't even if I wanted to. Like, as much as I hate it, and I think it's actually the worst thing ever for the human brain, the fact that it exists is super helpful for me and, like, getting caught up on the most meaningless garbage ever, which is entertaining. So I use it as a spectator. I've had a Twitter account for, 12 years now, and I have 2,000 tweets. People post 2,000 tweets in 2 weeks now. I'm on there as a spectator to see all the unhinged lunacy, a completely unfiltered, undiluted look at the human psyche. He's a bit Tori. No, I didn't see that, Tori. That's sad to hear, though. He's a tier 1 corpse. Wrong, you have 5? 5 what? 5,000 tweets? No. I have 2,865 in total in 11 years. And a lot of those are like retweeting Moist Esports or Godslap. That really pumped the numbers up. You see the guy who stole a truck and then tries to flee on skateboard. I don't think so. I think it's the Bits Veroy. When did that happen? Why don't you like anything? 180 likes in 12 years is insane. Oh, yeah. True. I totally forget that that's a feature you can do on Twitter, is like things. The only time I ever like something is when I'm literally retweeting something, like Moist Esports or Godslap. Thanks to the resub Molly Whopped and the Prime Crimson. Alright, I'm gonna say goodnight to Tiana and then we're gonna start Diablo 4.